Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give me peace.
Why so serious?
Welcome to the Summer of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy.
Dan.
I know. Someone's a little upset because someone over here, we were supposed to record it days ago, but someone decided
We did
to.
that last week, but someone decided to go on a trip.
Hey. I know. This week, we're talking about a vampire movie. Oh, did we freeze? Did everyone freeze? What's going on? What's going on over here?
Blade?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Freeze.
The Howling, I think.
He froze.
Everyone,
He's the only one that froze.
No, it's funny.
Doesn't-
You'll see it in the recording. Ozzy froze in a funny position. It's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like a big fat baby Huey. I mean, he looks interesting. He looks pretty funny.
Isn't Baby Huey already big and fat?
Well, but we are talking about LA centric, Valley centric, day shift,
Valley centric.
Yeah.
day
San
shift.
Fernando Valley.
San Fernando Valley day shift, vampire movie.
Hasn't Jamie Foxx made movies with the same premise, except they added vampires this time?
Has he?
Like
wasn't
what?
he a cop in the last one where he had to go there was an ultimatum, he had to go get some done and then come back, and
What movie was that?
I can't remember, some shitty cop movie.
What cop movie?
I can't remember.
Any given Sunday?
Willie Beeman?
No, he leaves the ladies.
He he played Ray Charles. That's the only other one.
That's bad taste,
That's
man.
the one.
No,
He was
that's
dead,
Ray
right?
Charles.
He was dead, right?
Ray Charles
Messed up.
or Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx?
Ray Charles, that's messed up, man.
I do.
He's dead. Is that a mix of Ray Charles and Sammy Davis Jr.? What's going on?
That's Ray Charles. That's the same person? Ray Charles. They play music. They play the same music. Right? One has glass eye. The other one had
No eyes.
Daredevil.
Wow.
The other one had Daredevil powers. Everyone knows that. The other one wore a watch.
Speaking of Daredevil.
Dayshift. Isn't this
garbage?
Isn't this
talking about She-Hulk?
Dayshift or She-Hulk?
Oh, okay.
She-Hulk.
I don't know.
It's just the first episode.
I don't know.
Get outta here.
We'll see. I mean, I'm gonna keep watching it, but we'll see.
It's supposed to be comedy.
Did Dayshift not remind you of John Carpenter's Vampires?
Yeah, because he was cool. He was coolish.
But just not as good.
There's nothing like that. Vampires. James Wood.
James
Woods.
It just
James Woods' money. James Woods' money.
It just wasn't.
That's why.
It was, in my opinion, it just wasn't as good as John Carpenter's Vampires. I felt like it tried to be like John Carpenter's Vampires, but tried to be more stylistic. And Dave Franco is just not likable, in my opinion.
No, he's not.
It's not a bad movie. It's not a horrible movie. It's not a horrible vampire movie.
You can sit through it.
Yeah, but it's also, you could tell it's a direct to Netflix movie. Right? You could, like, at the very beginning, the first fight where he fights the old lady, it already looks bad. I'm like watching it, I'm like, oh.
And then the whole teeth as just okay. We gotta
As
see
currency.
What the age is, yeah.
It's very much R.I.P.D. like.
No. R.I.P.D. is not good.
Did you know apparently they filmed a sequel?
They're doing a sequel.
Get out of here.
Apparently.
Without Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges.
Without Ryan Reynolds? Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's gonna be.
Just saying.
Horrible.
Well, it wasn't good the first time.
I know, and that
it.
was hard. And that was hard to watch.
Maybe they'll fix it.
Maybe it'll be good.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, this Day Shift, it was a popcorn flick.
Oh no, for sure.
It was like Prey. It was all just popcorn.
But it wasn't. It's a vampire.
I
wasn't.
thought it was better than Prey.
But it wasn't. It wasn't.
dare
It's a
you.
vampire movie, and it wasn't scary. But you know, I like.
It tried hard to have humor in there, and and it just kind of, it was like, okay, I get it, funny.
It's very predictable.
I get it, funny.
But
Yeah,
it was a lot of that.
Snoop Dogg's trench coat is heavier than him.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. That is very true.
Yeah.
That
But
man has some quads.
But he was actually I liked his character. It's very stand up, but it's very well. It's like he's
It's very Snoop.
yeah.
It's Snoop. It's Snoop.
But a lot of stuff is like they didn't answer a lot of reasons why. They kind of glossed over this whole the vampires are wearing sunblock. Like a lot of things aren't really answered in the movie, and why they're buying up stuff. Why these vampires are kind of gathering together. I know that like they're trying to take over. It's just a lot of stuff.
They explain it, but briefly.
I just really didn't like at that point. I was like, eh.
Mm.
But I was like, okay, it was a fine movie. But again, Dave Franco, I was like,
I think it's the Franco part because I thought everybody else was fine, even the antagonist. She was good.
yeah. But again, yeah, you're right. Maybe it just was Dave
I keep
Franco.
forgetting where I've seen her
Yeah.
from, though.
Huh?
Wasn't
I
she?
keep forgetting where I've seen her in.
I don't know where else I've seen her in. What other movies I've seen her in?
It was bugging me the whole time. I looked it up and I totally forgot.
It had to have been other Spanish other Latin movies for sure.
Oh yeah.
Novelas maybe.
This fool.
Maybe this fool. Yeah, maybe she's in this fool.
I'm just gonna say that.
Throw it in there. You give me shit for In the Heights, and then you throw in this fool
She's not in the Heights. She's not in the Heights.
with that Ola acting. Little creeper in his cholo fit. Come on.
I know.
Oh, Píldoras de mi novio. That's where I've seen her. I just saw her.
That means shit to me.
I saw that movie in theaters, bro. Jaime Camil, bro.
I like him coming. He's cool.
Yeah.
That's that's the only thing. That's the only thing. So I think that's the only thing that I've seen her in.
That's right. Sorry.
Instructions not included.
Sorry, I watched a show.
I don't remember. I
was watching
in
a
that
show
one.
on ABC called Home Economics with Topher Grace. The only Venom that matters.
Wow. Wow.
I can't keep a straight face for that one. Sorry. No.
No, but
yeah, she plays his wife in that show. So.
But overall, I mean, yeah, it is a popcorn movie. It is. Jamie Foxx is.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, but again, it did feel very much like. It was definitely. That's when I saw it, I ended up with like, this is John Carpenter's Vampires. It's just not as serious as John Carpenter's Vampires, and it's not as good as John Carpenter's Vampires.
I didn't see the R.I.P.D. until you mentioned it too. It is that too.
It felt very R.I.P.D. as well.
Yeah.
It felt like a mixture of those like
there's another world in the real world.
Yeah, like very like it felt a lot like that kind of the feel of it. So I was like,
the underbelly of San Fernando Valley.
Like, but then I don't know if you guys ever remember
Little tortilla boy.
I don't know if you guys ever saw this show. What was it?
I saw him doing stand up like a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah. Does he still do that? Tortilla boy.
But he's still basically the same guy.
I don't know if you guys ever saw this TV show back in the day. It was on TV called Death Valley.
Back in the day.
Yes.
Death Valley.
That's a good show.
I mean,
that was a funny show.
It got canceled. It was but it was it was another thing. It was like San Fernando Valley based, but it was all about monsters living in San Fernando Valley. Vampires, werewolves, as cops, but with like that they would have to take care of like vampires and werewolves, and that's kind of what this felt like too. So I see kind of what they were doing and how they had all of this. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, okay, pretty much I had to watch it in two days worth of watching. Originally, I saw the beginning and I was like, okay, it was a little bit boring, but then it kind of picked up. It wasn't a bad movie.
You can't take him away from me. You can't take my daughter away. I'm gonna get the 10 grand. Oh yeah, I am. Overall it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a great movie. It was mediocre. It was mediocre, but I can see all the things that they took from other movies. Right? It's very meh.
But
when it comes to meh,
but I will say,
See?
but I will say,
the Scott Adkins fight scene, that whole action scene with Scott Adkins as was it the Nazarian brothers when they're in that house and it's the nest.
Is that full protein diet?
I did like that whole thing. Right, that was
fun.
That was a lot of fun. That whole thing, and the fact that Dave Franco pees himself, that was a lot of that whole thing. I enjoyed it, especially like with Jamie Foxx having to fight. I didn't even know there was a trailer. Again, I didn't know anything about this movie. I didn't even know there was, because whenever they're Netflix movies, I don't watch trailers because it's a Netflix movie. I just hit play.
It's like, ooh, vampire movie. Let's see. Click.
Like,
oh damn.
Like yesterday, there was like on Netflix this movie called The Wretched. I don't watch trailers. I just hit play. It's Netflix. That's the whole point of Netflix. You don't have to watch trailers. It's a crap movie. It's gonna be on Netflix. I'll watch it. That's the whole point of Netflix. Netflix puts on all these movies, whether they're good or not. I'll just hit play. But
The Hustle.
That's a good movie though. The Hustle is a good movie. I didn't watch a trailer for that either, and that was a good movie. You know what? Other one that was surprisingly
Sports
good.
related, you don't watch it.
No, the other one that was surprisingly good. That was another I think it was Happy Madison. That one with Rob Schneider and that Kevin James, that football one, where he gets Kevin James is a football. He's a football coach. That's
Home Team.
Home Team. That one was surprisingly good too.
Yeah, it's loosely based on an actual thing that happened.
Yeah,
he's an actual coach.
That was
Who
actually
shows up at the end of the movie, by the way.
Oh wow, cool. But that's actually really good.
Who's still bro?
That was surprisingly enjoyable too. Oh, cool. That was surprisingly really good. So, again, there's decent movies that they have on Netflix, but like Dayshift,
they're not gonna get my money in theaters. But they're good enough to watch.
But Dayshift, it seems to have been like, I don't think that it had been marketed to be a bigger budget movie. But you know what they did? You know, these movies, they're doing a lot of that drone shooting. But they're getting
better.
But not as good as not as good as Ambulance though.
Ugh, that movie.
Ambulance. Even though Ambulance was not a great movie, the drone shots in the movie were great.
I think Chips did it better.
Damn right,
Chips had drone shots. I don't remember that, but I feel that the drone like camera work in Ambulance was a lot more.
It was too much.
No, but
it was too much.
But I feel like it was a lot more exciting, and I feel like
that was the only part that was exciting about that movie.
But I feel like it was exciting because I felt like it was in this one in Dayshift. It felt a little slow, like the drone like in the car chase with the truck. Like when they're chasing them in the truck, even after he shoots, like that whole truck scene from the birthday party, it felt kind of slow with the drone chase. Like the drone camera work felt kind of slow. But again, that was because it came after that great action sequence with Scott Adkins and that other dude from Shameless. I don't know the guy's name. I don't know the actor's name.
Yeah.
I just know him from Shameless. But it
was
came,
a good scene.
It came after that fight scene.
Yeah.
And that was a good action sequence, like because it was good camera work. But and again, the movie is very predictable, but that action sequence was very enjoyable. But overall, I think for a Netflix movie, it's fine.
I wasn't expecting much. I thought it was going to be bad, but I was pleasantly surprised. I guess. I mean, would I watch it again? Probably not. Will it probably be a sequel? Maybe. They're definitely probably. I mean, spoilers. Was it Snoop Dogg is still alive? Although he didn't really get bitten, he just got a chunk ripped out of his neck.
Yeah, very Daniel Baldwin-ish.
Right, but he didn't know. But at least, but didn't he get sucked on and like in Daniel Baldwin he did get like bitten
on or off camera,
both, right? But like he did get bitten, but like like Snoop Dogg just got like a chunk. Big John did get a chunk ripped out of him. Gotta love L.A. The vampires. Hey, you know, whatever he did. Then he did like the sea walk out of there.
And then he hid in his hat.
No, that's yeah. No, then he started talking like Cousin It in the Addams Family, because he is the voice of Cousin It. Remember that?
Yeah.
In the new one?
In the animated
The
one.
animated ones.
Oh, the animated
Yeah,
one.
the animated movies. But I mean,
I can't wait till that Wednesday. So Wednesday.
Luis Guzman. I can't wait to see Luis Guzman. I want to
That's
see a
a-
trailer for that.
Hey, Morticia, come here.
there is
Come
a
on.
there's
I
a
want you to go to the school. Every time I go to the school, you keep wanting me to jerk you off. Oh, come on.
come on, baby. It's a Batwing. It's the Batwing.
Wait,
It's so veiny.
how come why Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Why not?
As Gilbert Gottfried.
No, you can't. He's dead.
I'll play you the clip. There's a reason. I don't know. That's a weird pairing. That's a weird pairing. But I was hearing, weren't they talking about rumors that Johnny Depp is going to play Uncle Fester? And that's what they're saying. That's what I was.
Hey, anything is possible with Timmy Burton.
Oh, that's true.
Timothy Burton.
That's a comeback right there. That's the comeback, Fester.
Little Tim.
I mean, have you seen him? He looks rough. He could play Uncle Fester now. So.
Oh, he has to shoot his head.
I think I could play Uncle Fester.
Well, I mean,
I like to see Travolta's Fester.
we have somebody here that can play Uncle Fester right now.
I'm too tan.
Yeah, well.
Well, it's perfect because it's all Latino cast.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Fester, come here, Fester.
Yeah,
Hey,
there
where
you
you
go.
want me to?
Huh?
What was that?
Sorry, that
Yeah, sure, yeah, light bulb, light bulb. Hey, easy.
Babushka.
That's the old mamushka. I don't know. I mean, that show, although the show
I can't
looks,
black out on camera.
although the show, the show looks, I mean, it looks like there's murder in it though. The show looks like, because the teaser
shows.
the teaser's
There's a
up.
tra-
Yeah, there's a trailer.
There's a trailer?
There's a trailer out. Yeah.
Yeah, and it shows
With the whole
that,
family?
It shows that the
Yeah.
piranhas.
Or I know there's a
No,
Wednesday.
no,
trailer.
the whole family's in it.
Oh, I
Well,
gotta
no,
watch
it's the show is called Wednesday.
Yeah. It's not the Addams Family. It's called Wednesday, but they're in it.
that.
The dad talks. He talks about like how he went to a school, and so you hear Luis Guzman as Gomez, but I just want to hear him say "Caramilla," you know. So I want to hear how he's gonna say it. That's gonna be interesting. But that's a weird.
Come on, say some stuff in Italian.
So
Oh, come on, baby. Hey.
so I don't know.
Caramia. Oh.
I don't know. It's gonna be. I don't know.
That I'm looking forward to.
That's a very awkward. That's just an awkward pairing. Him and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah, well,
I'm a huge
It's
Luis
it's
Guzman fan, so
he's very vigorous. Vigorous? Yes. Sorry.
better than that Monsters thing.
Well, yeah. That's yeah.
But that's
I
a
mean-
movie now.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know at this point. Is it even a
Yeah.
movie? It's not even a TV
don't
show.
know.
It looks like a porn parody. So I don't even know. Even the porn parody looks better than the Monsters movie.
I heard it's like a kids show.
I don't know.
It's gonna be a kids show.
Even the Barney TV show looks better than
Than the
than
Monsters.
the Monsters. Like
Man, bring up stuff he's done in the past, huh?
seriously. Like
Even Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventures.
even that looks better. Like
That's also
Yeah.
Timmy Burton.
Yeah.
there's glimpses of good stuff that looks good in the trailer, but then there's other, like, even the sound quality looks real bad. Like
I
even
think
the
the
sound
thro-
quality sounds bad in that. Like
what
when you
throws
watch a
me off-
trailer, like the sound
Yeah.
quality is real bad.
What throws me off the most is that the green on Herman Munster.
They should have made
is
it black
really
and white.
intense.
They should have made it black and white.
There's somebody that did a black and white version of the trailer. It looks way better in
Yeah,
black and
they
white.
should have done it black and white.
They should have done it black and white. They should have. They should have.
And they
kept
should
it
have
like that.
replaced Sherry Moon.
She's not
The-
she's
you
not
know,
that bad.
no. You know who
She
who
reminds
sounds,
me a lot of the actual.
No, she doesn't. Get out of here.
With the
No,
hair.
she doesn't. No, get out of here. Shut up.
Nothing.
No, get out of here.
Nothing.
You know who
look for-
no, she doesn't. Who does a decent job, at least from what I've seen, is Grandpa Munster. He sounds like Grandpa. Doesn't look anything like him, but I can forgive the look because it sounds like Grandpa Munster.
Is it
But
the mustache? It's the mustache.
I don't care about the mustache. But
No, the mustache actually.
I don't really care.
It's like saying, "Hey, I'm gonna do a Magnum PI remake." Oh, is he gonna have a mustache? No, can't do it.
I don't
Does he
really
walk around with that cigar?
I don't really care about the. I don't really care about the look. I just want to see. I'm gonna watch it, but it's weird. How are you gonna make?
Of course you are.
How are you gonna do? How are you gonna do the Munsters and then give it a really crap like? How much money did they give him? They gave him millions, like 100 million, 200 million to make the movie.
No, they didn't.
They gave a lot of money.
No, they did not give him that much money.
Yeah, they gave him a lot of money.
He actually built a set, the whole set for him.
In
like somewhere
in
his
Europe,
house, in his backyard.
In Europe. It's let's see. According to this, it was about 30 million, 40 million.
Wow, you said 100.
Well, I had read somewhere cost about
Same thing.
Yeah, well, it's still half of $100 million. That's still a lot of money for what we got. That looks like somebody filmed it with an iPhone. So
it's a new iPhone commercial.
I mean,
well, it does have that cinematic option.
But think about it. Look, if it's Universal, and I know people have already talked about this, but it's a Universal movie. Universal owns Peacock. I'm gonna slap you right in the mouth. Look, they're choosing to release it on Netflix. Not even on Peacock. What is that?
Maybe they've already seen it.
What does that tell you?
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
It's bad.
What does that tell you? Like that already gives me like some.
Lillian, what are you doing, Lillian?
That already gives me some like issues. Not only that, but the problem is that there's Elvira's in it. Like Elvira's supposed to be in it, so there's people that are in it. Like there's like Butch Patrick is in it. Like the remaining people that are part of the Munsters that are supposed to be in it. Like the remaining living cast are in it. But it's a movie that should have like paid homage to the movie. It's probably gonna be real bad. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna watch it because it's on Netflix.
I am gonna watch it, yeah.
But
I'm gonna watch it, but
because it's Rob Zombie, that's the only reason I'm watching.
No, but it's not a theater movie, so I'm gonna watch it because it's on Netflix, right? It's not gonna be released in theaters. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but it's probably gonna be real bad. And not only that, if it's real bad, and it's gonna make me say that the TV thing that they released years ago that was Mockingbird Lane was better.
Well, now you can appreciate Dayshift.
Netflix.
I'll watch She-Hulk again.
No, I wouldn't do that to myself.
I'll watch She-Hulk again.
You know, the CG looks better when she doesn't move.
The CG looks better when it's a picture?
No, not like when she doesn't have like a full turn. Full turn
right.
goes really bad. Like
no,
I think the eye goes here, the nose right there.
There's a big issue with the C. My issue with the C. I don't mind the show. It's okay. The humor isn't all there. At least for me, it wasn't all there. But the CG, the problem is there's times where the mouths it doesn't match.
Well, the emotion doesn't come out at it when she gets like mad about the amount of rage.
It's just not all there yet.
There's not enough of a reaction to it.
And I know that
the time is slightly off.
And I know that it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money in there for just the CG because that's costing a lot more money, right?
I mean, they're not Sonic the Hedgehog in it. Remember how they're like, oh, people hated this trailer. Let's redo this so it looks better. And then
I mean, there's 9 more episodes to go, but apparently
9.
Yeah, I think it's a 10 episode season. There's 9 more. There's 9 more episodes, but apparently this was the most action packed episode. So
the last 1 minute.
Yeah, but there's questions that are left to be answered to me at least because
every episode has a.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ! I'm trying to get to a point here. You fat fuck. Jesus.
First of all, chunky monkey.
Listen here, you big baby. I'm gonna smack you. Look, the spaceship shows up It shows up. Why does it show up? What's the purpose of it? Who are they trying to? Who is? What is the Sicarian spaceship doing there? Who are they trying to give this message to? Are why are they trying to?
Not her.
Of course not her, but why are they trying to give a message to Bruce or to the Hulk?
Planet Hulk.
Because supposedly, as far as I know, Thanos killed the Grandmaster. As far as I know, as far as I remember, Thanos killed the the Collector and the Grandmaster. So
trust me, the writing for that show does not go that deep. That's you. Whoever's doing this is gonna
if
muck it all up.
So if anything, if they're sprinkling some Planet Hulk stuff, if they're saying time, if from what I remember, time moved slower when he was on that planet. Time for him, as the Hulk there, he spent time there. He was as the Hulk there longer, and it was if he did have a kid with somebody, Planet Hulk, he has a kid. If his kid's looking for him, then his kid Scar, then we might have a Planet Hulk situation where he's gonna have to be Pappy Hulk soon. So I'm looking forward to Pappy Hulk. But he's gonna have to revert back to Savage Hulk. I need Savage Hulk. I don't want Talkie Hulk anymore. I don't want Talkie Hulk. I need Hulk that's gonna destroy stuff.
It's too late.
I need Angry Hulk. I need Angry
Smart Hulk.
No, I need Angry
Smart
Hulk. No,
Smug Hulk.
There's no. See, look, they've kind of set up the fact that
13 going on 30 Hulk.
they've set up the fact that there's still two Hulks in there. They've set up the fact that there's going to be a point where he's going to have to be able to give up the control to the other Hulk. So, at one point.
I don't know. It's not looking great so
we'll
far.
See. Well, we'll see.
All I know is they're supposed to have a post credit in every episode.
But not to do with the Hulk.
No, just in general.
We'll see.
Post-credit,
I don't know.
So you get
this
one.
This post credit was okay. That was okay. That was all right.
Yeah,
Well, I got to go watch a trailer.
for Wednesday?
For Wednesday. I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah. It's so veiny, Wednesday. What?
What?
His daughter, bro.
Gross,
she's an X. She's an X. Did you ever watch that movie X yet?
No, I haven't seen X.
You should watch X.
Is that the one about the
A24 movie?
The A24. I have to watch Men. I have to watch Men too.
The Farm.
I have to watch Men.
Gotcha.
I have to watch Men too.
Why?
Because that's another horror movie.
Oh.
Just watch Life After Beth.
I already saw that one.
Mm-hmm.
I had to watch Lamb, right? Lamb. Gotta watch Lamb.
No, don't watch that. I mean, watch it, but
Watch it with hope.
On that note, I'd rather watch Lamb than She-Hulk again. Yeah.
As long as we're not watching this fool.
No, this was funny. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry.
Whatever, dude. No, look.
It's better than his stand-up.
It's horrible. His stand-up's horrible.
Well,
but the show's better than the stand-up.
His stand-up was so bad. He had
and I like Cholo Fit in there.
He had that HBO Max like special, and it was so bad. I was like, yeah, I wonder that guy's stand-up. Nope, it's horrible.
But Frankie Quinones, he's good in that. Cholo Fit.
The Cholo Fit dude?
Yeah.
So
he's good in it. He's funny.
Because it's produced by Fred Armisen, right? And then the other guy, the guy with the bat teeth, Hector.
Chris Estrada.
Oh.
Julio.
Oh. I mean, I thought the show. I thought it was funny. I think it's funny. I'm telling you, I'm only 4 episodes in, and I think it's funny.
I watched the whole thing like right off the bat, but
I have yet to finish it. So I'm 4 episodes in, and I think it's really funny. Just
there's
because
a few episodes.
Just because I feel like it's the culture that I like.
Yeah.
It grew up around.
I think that's
the people, and it's people that I know, right? So it's like that, and it's like. And I know, and I've seen Ozzy when he gets around people like that. Hey, what up, fool?
Hey, fool.
So
Hey,
I know,
fool.
even though he doesn't act like that. When he gets around people like that, hey, what up, fool? It comes out of him. It comes out of him.
Hey, my Mexican roots start showing.
Yeah. Hey, what up, fool? So Don't pretend. Don't pretend. Coconut.
This fool.
I'm just saying. I don't like flaming hot Cheetos.
Yo, coconut.
Miklo.
Uh-huh.
No.
All right.
All right.
But on that note, guys, Dayshift on Netflix, popcorn vampire movie. If you want a decent, like, actual serious vampire movie that's kind of like this, watch
Vampires.
John Carpenter's Vampires. Right? If you want a good, like, serious vampire movie like that, watch Vampires. But Dayshift's decent, right? Jamie Foxx does a good. I'm not a fan of Dave Franco. At least not in this movie, right? Just doesn't do it for me in this movie at all.
I watched the movie and I feel like it lost money. You know what I mean? Like, even though it was straight to Netflix movie, but it's like if you were to, I feel like you didn't get your money's worth basically making the movie. Does that make sense?
No, but okay.
Kinda. All right. Oh, you.
Well, on that note.
Yeah, but on that note, guys, this has been Vinny.
Ozzy.
Bene.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Oh,
Population.